Greetings everyone, Eschebone here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and we are back with Tawfret Gemini. We are currently in Tawfret with Vela because I'm going to get the headset on because we are just mopping up the last couple. I need that's my tri-rocket launcher. We're just mopping up the last couple of things to do as Vela. Today this should be the last time. It's probably be the last time I play as that on the channel, because I'm saying that, and then I'll be incorrect, and it'll be egg on my face, but that's absolutely fine. I will live with that. So the reason why we're here is there's like 2 areas we need to go to as Vela. I don't know why I did that, because I didn't need to, because you only use that to get to the other tribals over there. So we go past this ruined church. So, you know, the tribals obviously have like some sort of religious structure. If they've got like buildings like these, and you know, I'm curious now about their culture. So we've got the Tawfret Bridge. So there is there's a cave just here. We're going to go into that one. And this, I think it's just a totem. I'm 100% sure this is just a totem. It is. So this will unlock me some sort of multiplayer bonus feature, which we will not worry about. I'm wondering if when I swap over to Juno, I'm wondering if I should do the Eschebone stuff off camera. When I say by that, I mean grab a Magenta key. Because do we really need to see Eschebone for like an additional time? That's where my head's at. I could be very wrong. Because I'm trying to think now what. Because after we do Rith Essa. Well, I mean, there's going to be 2 areas of Rith Essa that we need to finish up. One of them I won't do as Vela. I'm only going to do the mine. And the mine is probably going to take me a whole episode, truth be told, because it's a big stage. Lots of tribals. And it's just a bit of a maze, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we want to just grab this. You know what? Can I get my tri-rockets? And that probably killed a decent amount of things. See how many of these drones are left. Not a huge amount, so that was super effective. Now if I can hit the blooming things. What an absolute nightmare. I wonder if I got my sound balance right. I'm looking at my sound balancing kind of stuff, and I'm like, I just have to be careful when I'm sort of running the footage through through my software editing. loosely called editing. Hey Gimlet. Jet Force, I've saved the galaxy and found my pants. What a team. Here, I got some groovy stuff for you. This is from that rusty old ship of Jeff's. Don't ask me to install it. Take no fear, man. Thanks, Gimlet. So yeah, we get the spaceship part. So that's good. That's now sorted. And we are now heading to Rith Essa. Rith Essa is a big old stage as well. There's lots in Rith Essa, and I'm trying to remember now. It said 6 out of 34 tribes. 6 out of 34 tribals, Jesus. Let me just check that and make sure I've got everything I need, like tribal wise. yeah, okay, so interior was fine. We're at the bluff. We're not gonna do bluff, or let's say we're literally just heading towards the mine. Right, so yeah. because we need to get up the top there. And the way we get up the top there is through the blue key door. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to come back to that as Juno, because again, eventually I want Juno to just be able to mop up the mop up any remaining weapon pickups. I know technically Lupus got a couple of homing missiles when he was at Rith Essa, not Rith Essa, Icor, whatever. But I'll oh, hello. There we go. Just blast my way for you guys. You know, that was really brave of you, Anne. You could have walked into that drone falling, and that would have killed you. There we go. So yes, if you're wondering what the specialist magazine that I got in the previous episode, let's just say that it's very specialist. Thinking on Rare as a developer, they do that they do this sort of thing a lot, don't they? Where it's like not particularly appropriate, but oh. I'm going to rescue you two. I don't want tribal blood on my hands. I've managed to do so well at making sure all the tribals are alive. Yeah, at no point have we accidentally killed any tribals, and I am so happy about that. Yeah, just out of my way. The annoying thing is, this is where I wish I did have the homing rockets, because there's going to be that wall of drones that's going to pop up soon. And, yep, there you go. A falling drone just absolutely moided him. And it's just here they are, aren't they? There's a massive wall of them. And I might be alright. I might get lucky and hit them with my unlikely, but we'll give it a try. No. I did say unlikely, but, you know, unlikely is not impossible. Anyway. That proved amazingly effective. There we go. And again, I have to confirm this area as Juno, but Juno has homing missiles, so it's not so bad. There we go. Up we go, and this way. So we're going to come into here, and we're going to talk to the Mole Man. Excuse me, Mr. Mole. Mole Man. Hans. I forgot I was supposed to press a button. You don't immediately talk on proximity. Yeah, sorry about Flopsy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So what do you say, any office? I got this. What's that? A magazine? Certainly looks like it could provide a pleasant distraction during those solitary moments. Oh. Yep. It's exactly as it sounds, folks. Anyway. Into Rith Essa Mine. So again, there's a bunch of tribals here that we need to rescue. So let's just rescue everyone. There's 16 tribals. They're all being worked as slave labor because, you know, what you know, slaves working down the mines. What else? What is more Nintendo than that? Oh dear. Right. Now, thankfully, there are actually no enemies here. So this entire section of... Hang on a second. There's a lift there. How do I activate that? Huh. Weird. Okay, maybe I can back this way. But anyway, yeah, thankfully there are no enemies here. It's literally because this mine is private property to the mining mole brothers, I assume. So Mizar hasn't, like... he has no need for his goons to be here to get in the way. Yeah, okay, now I'm a bit confused. Okay. Bit of a think then, shall we? Because there's an elevator. I don't see anything to, like, activate it. Yeah. That didn't work. That worked surprisingly badly. Aha! I think that's like the only... it's the only instance of you needing to do something like that, I feel. It's also interesting that the button has the Jet Force logo on it. In a, again, privately owned mine by unscrupulous mole people. World's longest elevator ride, it feels like. I mean, it doesn't beat the Snake Eat the Ladder, but, you know, it's still like... that took a while. Oh, hey, buddy. You guys are great. You're doing a bang-up job. Keep it up. And here's the thing. You know what? We're ruining this guy's business. I mean, for good reason, mind you. Because, you know... using little bear people as miners against their will, you know, it's it's not a particularly good thing, you know, on a scale. On a scale of things that are good and things that are bad, it's very much on the bad side of things. You should get people who play Minecraft to do it. Alright. Hey, there's another tribal. Excellent. Grab you. That's annoying. It's a flight. It's a set of stairs that you can't actually just walk up. You have to jump up it. And so we'll probably spend a bit of time wandering around the same areas for a little while because I don't remember this area that well. Grab you two. Aha, we need this. It's a little special transformation pad. And boom, it turns us into a little tribal girl. I still have my gun. And I have fish food. Ah. But yeah, it's it is all kinds of silly, really, when you think about it. There's a reason why we want to be a tribal, if I remember correctly. That's a pit. And let's rescue you. Actually, this might not be as bad as I thought it was. I remember when I last played this, for one reason or another, I just got a little stuck. I just couldn't find like the last like 2 tribals. Or maybe the last one. I can't, again, couldn't find them. Ended up spending ages just wandering round and round and round. Here we go. So we're going to come back to you. Hey, buddy. Because now that we're a tribal, just between you and me, furry, those Jet Force do-gooders want to break up our little party. Having Miser on power isn't such a bad idea, you know? Could give us a lot of room for expansion. And you don't really mind working for a good old farmer, do you? Come on, I'm not that bad. Anyway, you like mining, I like money. It's the perfect partnership. You never know, I might even start paying you. I might even start paying you one day. Ouch. But don't hold your breath. Look, this is what Jet Force will be after. If I give it to you, can you go and bury it somewhere? Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. And he's going to give us a ship part. Now. You deserve that, buddy. You deserve that for just being the worst. I was going to say the worst human being, but he's not human. That's the thing. Being the worst mole man in existence. Right, now that we've done that, we don't need this tribal get-up anymore. So we'll head back. De-transform, because there is... I'm pretty sure there's a place with a jetpack around here somewhere. And we want to use that jetpack. I think. I mean, there's a totem here, but I'm pretty sure there's another reason why we want to use the jetpack. So, excellent. There we go. I don't know why I find myself doing that. I just find myself cycling through my weapons sometimes when I'm... Particularly when I realise when there's not much going on. I really should use the B button to cycle, but I constantly forget. Absolutely every time I'm forgetting. Right, so we're going to drop down here. There's a tribal there. There's 3 left. And I don't think the last 3 are here. That's, I want to say there's 2 down this way, which can be really annoying. Yeah, there's my jetpack. So if I come into here, first of all, we can have swim down. If the game will let me swim down. Is there anything down here? No, there. Wow, there really isn't anything down there. That's annoying. Right. So, grab our jetpack. So maybe I was wrong. I thought there was like a with this shaft here, we go up it and there is a oh. Okay. What? Doesn't make any sense. Because I just end up hitting the... So I must... Okay, I have to come back a slightly different... That is annoying. Okay. Never mind. This is what I meant by... This is why I get lost in Rith Essa Mines. And that this is probably going to take longer than I want it to. Ah! That's not good, this dry box. Right, let's get ourselves on the elevator before we shoot that. That'll probably be a good idea. Oop. Watch yourself, buddy. So, Providing that everything there we go. Providing that everything makes sense. If I go this way, I suppose. Because I'm just thinking about where that mine shaft is in location to where that elevator is. So if I'm here, right, yeah, because it must be down that way then. No, wait. That is the way I went. Oh, okay. And now we're going to wander around the mines for a little while. Because I am totally scuppered. I say scuppered. I have no idea where I'm going. So I'm guessing there is... Okay, that's a shaft, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Never mind then. Because there is another door up there. If we take the lift down, we'll take the lift back up, we'll use our jetpack to... oh, never mind. Now here's the thing I'm worried about. Is the elevator going to go back up? I don't know if it does. Doesn't matter. Let's shoot ourselves up this... up here. Oh. Right. Oh, I was right. There was a totem up here. And, oh. Would you look at that? We're missing a tribal. Are we missing a tribal? But I think we're missing a tribal somewhere. Which is fantastic. This is exactly what I thought would happen. Yeah, there's one left. No! Right. So I suppose we'll do another loop. Just checking around any sort of like pillars and whatnot. Oh, this is just this is so annoying. I'm gonna have to like remind myself where they all are. Just, and by that I mean just make mental note. If I ever come back to this game for a third time in my life, which might happen, you never know. See, because this is a bottomless pit. So it's not like they're going to be around here. As long as they keep moving, we should be all okay. Cool. No, not here. I'm pretty sure there was one there earlier, which I'd already gotten. I keep saying I was going to review the footage for that part, and I just keep forgetting to, just because it never was in my... I say it's never in my interest not to go back to my old footage. Sometimes it's useful, depending on the game, just to remind myself what I was doing or what I did. Right. Right, we're going to drop down. We'll get back towards the start again. Just on the off chance he's in the first area. Now, I'm pretty sure I did a pretty clean sweep of that area. But you never know. You never know. Oh, come on. Out of my way. Oh, he's right there. Hey, buddy. He's probably like, the heck? Brilliant. So, that sorts out Vela then. As I think, I want to say that is all the tribals and all the little things that we need to use you for. So, Juno, where are you at the moment? Remind me, where did we leave you? We're at Tawfret. That makes sense. Where are we going to start you? You know what, actually, because we have time, I want to see if I can blitz through to get the Magenta key for Juno. And actually, it puts us in a good position because there's one last area we need to do in Tawfret. Yeah, I can just... Sucks for you guys, I can walk on lava. So yeah, because there's, we'll get the Magenta key, and then we'll head back to, we'll head into the area that we need to be in to finish off Eschebone. Then I can go to the spawn ship. Right. Spawn ship. I'm just... Oh. I just zipped through him. SS Anubis, I suppose. We can kind of go through it a bit one at a time. Because then we've got Icor. Hang on, it's Icor, spawn ship, and... Oh yeah, Rith Essa. I reckon we can have this probably wrapped up in... maybe 4 parts? I mean, that'd be good. Be good to get it wrapped up in about that many parts. Because here's the thing. I do really like this game. It is easily up there in my top N64 games of all time. And not just because of the nostalgia, I just think it is just incredibly well put together. I was about to say I'm missing a kill. There we go. It's interesting that some of them, you have to wait until their bodies despawn before the door opens, and then you get those ones where you don't. So we have a sniper rifle. And we've got lots of sniper rifle ammo, haven't we, Juno? Jeez. Oh, come on. You sod. Yeah, there we go. Got it. And then, yeah, we can't shortcut our way through it. It's not like spawn ship where we'll be able to do a shortcut, which is what we'll do probably. We'll finish Eschebone, or do spawn ship. I'm just trying to put together the order of business. Oh, I need the space station as well. What about space station? Space station won't be so bad though. That's just a that's just a nice simple. I say nice simple small area. It's a little mazy, I think, if I remember correctly. And oh, hang on. Again, I'm just mentally running through all the areas. None of our actual routes, you know, starting from like one character's like full starting route has been fully completed yet, which is wild to think about. And hopefully, if I get enough heads, I can get a rainbow blood sheet that I want. I'm so desperate for. Come on. Out my way. And then you guys. I've also got to remember where the Icon military base Floyd mission is. I think I know where it is. Come on. Die already. You know what? Nice. Yeah, just blow them all up. Accuracy, what's that? I mean, I make that joke and then I can't hit those guys to save my life. Oh, what? No, 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 no. You. That was supposed to kill you. You know what? I'm feeling lazy. Well, 15 homing missiles, which is not a huge amount. I'm going to need way more when I'm fighting Mizar. I think you need at least... Ideally, I think you need to hit him like 9 times, but the timing on hitting him is can be a little bit frustrating. And even like my dry rockets, I don't have a massive amount of those either. That's slightly concerning. Right. I am worried about those tribal. Not that I have to worry about the tribals because I've already saved like my best tribal high score for this area. Get up. And yeah, see, we have to wait for him to despawn before this door decides it's going to open. I don't understand life force doors. But yes, let us continue along. Let's grab the magenta key and then we'll basically I'll save and we'll continue. When we come back, we will finish off Eschebone. We will. I mean, it won't take me long to do Eschebone. I might then saunter over to Sekhmet, grab the bits I want from Sekhmet, and then we'll head over to Rith Essa. This all sounds like a good plan. We can knock out Rith Essa, because that's going to be one of the not more complicated. Yeah, more complicated probably sounds about right. We'll leave the military base to the end. Right, and now we just need to grab the key and dash, basically. I'll rescue you because I don't. I've done so well with there being no tribal deaths, and I want to keep that trend. Right, okay, excellent. Go through the magenta key. And then we're basically heading back. We'll basically, I'll zone into the last area of Eschebone. And that's where we'll end things. That should put us up to about nearly 40 minutes. Oh, a lot longer than I wanted, but I'm glad I tied in this little backtrack to Eschebone now, as opposed to doing it in another part. It just means that if people want to skip it, skip me going back to Eschebone, they could. So deal with you. Yep. And yeah, there's a little like nuke up there that we want to get into. Ah, excellent, brilliant. And we're in the Cortex. We're in the brain of this giant wormy thing. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. There'll be links to my socials in the description below. You can click on me if you want to subscribe, and there'll be some other things that you can click on, other videos, if there's anything there that you might be interested in. And, you know, with all that done, everything's all good. We are well on our way to beating this game in a decent amount of time, I would say. It's taken me probably about as long as I've expected, as long as I anticipated. I do think my if only I still had Switch Online, I would double check what my playtime was on the the Switch Online version. I want to say it was definitely under 24 hours, but anyway, I look forward to seeing you when I next do.